I believe I'm the last speaker, Dr. Ketz. Your Worship, Dr. Ketz, Chair and members of Lynn, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Barrie Goulding. I've been a resident of Fort Erie for 35 years now and currently serve as president of a couple of organizations. One is my own. At one point in the 80s, I also had the privilege of being on the board of Douglas Memorial Hospital, finishing the term as chair. So I do speak from both sides of the spectrum, both as a businessman who's been in town for many years and a past board member of our hospital. But I have been asked to speak on behalf of the businesses in town. This is not a difficult thing to do. Talk to any large employee in Fort Erie and they have major concerns about our hospital and its future. I'll quote you one local company, AeroSafe Technologies, has become one of our major employees, manufacturing high-tech engineering products for the aeronautic industries. The owner, Tony Rodway, and his wife Margaret not only have built 3 plants in town, but are really great corporate citizens. They support the projects and the people of Fort Erie. Let me quote you Tony Rodway. If we were starting over again and there would be no hospital or emergency in town, we would seriously have to think twice about setting up in Fort Erie. Tony also said that if the ER closes, he would have to cease all the co-op work he does with students from our high schools. Quote, despite our safety requirements, kids tend to cut themselves more often than our full-time employees. I could not afford to take that risk for their own sake. And Tony said, on top of that, most probably our WSIB rates would go up. Life, in fact, is that without our hospital, which is the heart of our community, this town will wither away. What's happening? Let me quote by quoting the dictionary. Hospital, an institution providing medical and surgical treatments and nursing care for sick and injured people. But our Douglas Memorial Hospital has been reduced by the NHS to a site. Please allow me to quote once again from the dictionary. Site, an area of ground on which a building, town, or monument is constructed. We, the citizens of Fort Erie, do not want Douglas Memorial Hospital to become a monument of the past. Why is this happening? It's so simple. 20 years ago, Douglas Memorial Hospital, as everyone said, was moving with the times, operating in the black, and with a nice reserve for a rainy day. Those were the good old days. Today, the morale sucks. Our doctors, wonderful nurses and staff are all very unhappy. Nurses are leaving the NHS in unprecedented numbers. To quote a doctor that's actually my heart physician in St. Catherine's, when I asked him about the NHS, he told me that he did not have privileges anymore as a specialist. These people, that's the NHS, have no concept or contact with the people who matter. They sit on their perches, trickling down orders without any regard for consultation with doctors or staff. Dr. Colorado, where is he? Could you stand up a second? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, on May the 7th, 2006, I had a heart attack and consequently a triple bypass in the Hamilton General. This wonderful gentleman and doctor, who does not know me from Adam, most probably saved my life. And for that, our family and I are eternally grateful. Would I have survived more than a trip to our local hospital? We will never know. Can we afford to take that risk? Most definitely not. Dr. Kitts, ladies and gentlemen, this is no hick town. We are privileged to have many smart and intelligent people here who could restore our Douglas Memorial Hospital once again from a site to the wonderful hospital that it is. In conclusion, you sincerely have to do something with the NHS. Thank you.